supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I'd like to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I'd like to you. I'm still in a dream. What a thrill.
Da 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 da. Ooh, I expect to get music there. There is a very wet. See if that gives game audio. It does. Cool. Alrighty. I'm going to be jumping. Oh, I'm hearing myself twice, aren't I? What up, John? Quick question. Can you hear the game audio? Game audio good? Existent, I should say, at all. Also, how are you? I'm doing alright, bud. I'm tired. I've been trying to, like, sleep earlier in the day, but it's not happening. How you doing, bud? I'm assuming okay, indubitably. You can hear the game? Alright, cool. Probably do the thing where I post this in a whole bunch of places in hopes that someone watches me. Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. Don't pull up Discord on the other monitor, please. Don't pull up Discord on the other monitor. Damn it. One sec. It's good to hear though. Where's Discord? Okay, I'm just being stupid. Yeah. Must chill. Should be good. Alright. Sure. Get into this. I feel like it's gonna be a short stream, and it's gonna be just a stream full of me watching movies, because that's all I feel like there is left to this game. Oh, wait. Can't forget. There we go. Let's, right there. So stomach is one of those words I can never spell correctly on the first try. Is that even how you spell it there? There's no E in stomach? Hold on. Okay, it doesn't autocorrect here. I can't spell stomach, guys. Why can I not spell stomach? Oh, either way. I'm a dumb little baby. It's alright. Real naked boy hours. Nope. Oh, that's good to have. I don't like how I can't. Okay. What is that word?
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
This is when it gets fun.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my
I feel
gear.
bad Damien's not here.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Damien, you in here yet? You're missing all the good stuff. Oh, what okay. Oh man, this game gets weird. Right around this part. It's Metal Gear Solid 2. So I walked out of the room and there was a really weird message with me and Colonel.
Who's there?
No one. No one. Little naked boy. Oh, you want to play Metal Gear Solid 5? That's the weirdest one to say you just jumped into. I'm not here. Oh shit. Oh, I just die instantly.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
It's fine. Yeah, so Metal Gear Solid 2 is weird.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it. Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
No, don't see me. Please don't see me. Go away. Is there an item? Yes. Yeah, this is like the very end of the game is fucking bananas.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time.
It's true.
Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
I wish I did.
Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl, the return of Ginola.
Does it make sense now? I don't know, let's just do this. Ooh, not like that, that's for certain. No, it's fine. It makes sense. You just don't get it. Expose this game. True.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
Can't. What? It could have been 69. It should have been. This makes way less sense than Death Stranding.
Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
I said it before, I'll say it again. There's reasons this makes no sense right now.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear. Awanishi, Osebuchi, Kino no Bash, Takayama, Ukusu Mori, Suzumiga Taki, Tada, Yorano, Ichino Tori, Umino, Yamashita, Sasami, Afudai, Tokamedai, Myokenbuchi.
What's that doing up there?
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you,
Oh,
but
thank
I
you.
just couldn't.
Yeah, thank you.
I think you should know, though.
Okay, what's up?
On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission,
That
but
doesn't work.
an anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
It's true. Oh, more calls.
Jack, it's me.
Oh, thank
Hi,
God.
Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end, too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand.
This
But
stream
I
is
have
gonna
nothing
be
left to...
Jack!
a lot of this.
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Where's my gear?
Right over there. That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Yeah, because Snake had him tasered before he was captured.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that?
Doesn't make sense.
Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
25 Metal Gears.
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears
Whatever.
before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Da-na-na-na.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
And this will lead to one of the dopest spin-off games of all time.
Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the LB button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Just give me a couple years, it'll deflect a lot more than a couple bullets. Let's go. No, that game's not for a while. I have to play 3, 4, and then I can play that game. All right, well let's go. Do I cut the door open? What's going on here? Do I have a key card that I have to have equipped? I don't understand what you're making me wait for here. You put it away? What up, what up? I don't know, it's just... Oop.
Damn, kid.
Sorry, bro. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I thought it was that next room. Apparently it's this way? Nope, not this way. Let's just... Oh, that was my only ration. Whoopsies! It's fine. Do I go back this way? Okay, now these doors open. Get that new $5 box. I just had to slash some more. Whatever. That toasted cheddar chalupa or whatever it is, man, it's pretty freaking
Come on,
good.
time to go.
What emote is that?
If you run out of ammo, you can
It's a
have
global
mine.
one. I don't
got
use
enough?
emotes enough.
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Get it? It's a joke. Because when you beat Metal Gear Solid 1,
Wait up, Snake.
you get the bandana
What?
that gives you infinite ammo. It's a funny joke. I hate how they constantly cut to these
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
conversations.
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh?
What do you guys
VR
think?
training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember.
I'm a child soldier.
It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't
Who was
give
raised
you
by the
guns
former
to take
president of the
people
United
down.
States.
We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a
Metal
legend.
Gear, Metal
A hero.
Gear.
I'm Jack the Ripper. A dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends
Not
don't
like
mean
the
a whole
Jack
lot.
the Ripper.
I was just a name to
Hey,
exploit.
Jack the
Just
Ripper.
like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
See,
There's
those
no right
Chipotle
part
chicken
in
melt
murder.
things are really good.
Not ever.
But then
And
they
we're
stopped
not in
using
this
the
to make
good
a name
Chipotle
for
sauce on
ourselves.
it.
Then what
least
are
that's
you
what
and
Geller told me.
Otacon fighting for?
A future. You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Hold on, Brotisserie. You don't get to just come in here and make demands, all right? You gotta make so either
Snake, Raiden.
you can donate 100 bits,
You all right?
or donate $1,
So
and I'll
are all
sing
the
that
hostages.
song.
That's good news.
Also, who is Brotisserie?
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Some rioting.
Interference?
That's fair.
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec.
Even more so,
I might be
Brotisserie, are
able
you
to
even
help.
are you even following
The frequency
me?
is
Did you just come in here?
141.12.
Make demands. You're lucky I like your name, though. Alright, let's do this. Oh, sorry, Snake. Alright. 100 bits up or donate. This is the way. That is the way, actually. Ah! Oh, I just ran into that guy. Get him, Snake. You got this. Ah! Thank you, buddy. Just poke them with the sword and they die. Alright, hold on. What's... This is going on way longer than it needs to be, let's be real. Alright, next room. Oh god.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
You know who the colonel is?
Where? Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal.
I don't understand
It
this.
isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol
Chalupa's
it
on
uses is
point.
exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
Makes more sense.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably
it?
isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth.
Probably.
The virus may be starting to affect GW,
Nah.
which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion?
It was all a
Everything
dream.
I've done so far.
No,
Raiden,
Snake.
but you're close.
What's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing
Yes,
right here
and he
in
does
front of
happen to
me.
have the same last
Not
name.
an illusion.
But
Flesh
that
and
game takes
blood.
place.
It's your call.
A
You
long
can
time
drop
before
if
this
you
one.
want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Almost like you're thinking of his father. I don't know. I can't remember when MGS5 takes place. Same voice actor, too.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
Why do you
It's a
believe
trap.
him? Yeah, thank you.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake.
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose
That
hostage.
is a pretty bad name.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
You didn't say never
Is this
existed.
what Olga was talking about?
Just the Colonel you're talking to doesn't exist. And AIs can exist. This is where the game's fun. Let's go. So Brood, you missed it. There's been AI that we're trying to destroy. It turns out that's actually what's been talking to me the whole time. This whole game. That's been the Colonel and Rose. Is an AI faking in my head. I'm gonna chop lots of dicks off here in a second. Them sleigh bells ring, ding, ding, a ling, ding, ding, ding. Ow, ow. Oh, these guys take more hits. Oh, my bad. I got him, Snake. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got this. Just off the floor. Oh, excuse me. This is awkward. Oh, okay. Throwing out some snacks in the middle of... Alright, well, you just kick the shit out of me, Snake. What the hell is that about? Alright, we're just gonna... Nom nom. That's where fish and mail comes from. Ow. This game gets weird, guys. I'm glad you're all here to see it. Snake, you're about to die, bro. Shoot some rations, man. I've never had Snake die. I don't think that's an option. You good? You good here? Good lord. Why is my body armor like a corset? I don't like that. Time we finally defeat Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my
By the way,
sorrows.
I thought her dad was Vulcan Raven.
2 years ago, you killed my father.
Her dad was on the tanker.
That was the
He
beginning
was
of
the
hell for
Navy
us.
colonel, whatever.
Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can.
It's a weird way to think about that.
Starting you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
Alright, see ya. I guess I won't fight this boss battle.
You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something.
Yeah,
There's
your
no
hands are
such thing as a
shaking,
witch.
Snake.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here.
Solid Snake, the man who literally fought Psycho Mantis, saying there's no such thing as a witch. Just standing across from each other, firing. I never understood where this is supposed to be, but it looks super cool. So that's fine.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight.
Well, thank you, Mr. President.
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack?
Sounds like me.
I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival, it was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than
the president's just
real.
like, yo, they were trying to recreate Solid Snake with you.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
That is 3 Metal Gears. And then we'll create RoboCop in MGS4 if we're being real. I forgot to fire the gun. It happens. Good lord, that's fucking my ass. Oh! I gotta have body armor to protect me from explosion. Okay, calm down. Come on, game. I was not trying to aim there. Come on now. I think I should be safe and do this. cocky. Forgot about that part. No rations, huh? Gonna bug this out for a bit. New missiles. I thought that was my missile.
Right, respond.
It's fine.
Right, Raiden.
I was like, that missile's coming closer, but I just shot it. What's going on? Alright, it's fine. We got this. Alright, body armor. That sword they gave me, can't do anything with it yet. Alright. Cocky. Bullshit, I did a ninja flip. Whoa, that's not cool.
Raiden, come in. Raiden. Raiden?
Turns out fighting 3 Metal Gears is hard. a lot of missiles coming in at once. Ugh. Oh no, you notice how they keep getting more Metal Gears. They did say there's 25 Metal Gears right now. How are you not dead? Please. Rations.
Raiden, are you all right? Raiden? Raiden!
That's frustrating. Go lay down, pup. Their missiles are coming in at a really weird pace right now, and I appreciate it. my god. Stop with the knee missiles, man. Don't do it. Just fuck off. No help! What was that? Long range sniping ass bullshit. You dead? Nope. Ah! It'd be real bad if I had like no health. How do I dodge those? They don't want to be dodged.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden!
They do
Raiden!
respawn. You have to get through enough of them. Medicine. I feel like I picked up medicine earlier and it's just a cold medicine. Okay. Well, I sneezed earlier. Okay, I ran into that explosion. That's fine. I sneezed earlier in the cutscene. I think it would have prevented that. Those missiles suck, dude. Little knee bits. Oh, I dodged that actually. You leave now. Three down. I said that's 3 down. Ah! I don't know if you look in the distance. There's a whole bunch of Metal Gears back there. Then they keep walking up as I take one out. Please, for the love of God. I hit that rocket with my rocket. That was pretty cool. No Ray Jose. Remember when Gray Fox stopped on?
Decided to show
water? He's like, oh wait, I don't want to stop you.
Oh, don't do this!
The game got really loud, by the way.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
Where am I gonna go?
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see.
Baby Yoda.
So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you. Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
I turn it down a bit because the music is loud, but she's quiet.
I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
You're right, and do something, bro. That's pretty sick. Spinning it for way too long, though.
Live! You have to.
What was the gun for?
Oh, God.
Why'd he pull it? Oh, he shot her. I thought he snapped her neck. It looked like he just snapped her neck to me. Like some Doc Ock shit.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
Damn, the bullet went straight through. Let's get super dumb.
What's going on? What's wrong with it? AI, GW, it's out of control. What?
Would the Metal Gear franchise be dumber or cooler if they were all like Mechagodzilla, where they're robots built around dinosaurs?
Some kind of virus. The Patriots? I don't
like
know.
skeletons.
Ocelot, what have you been up to? It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course. Stupid machines!
Time to go badass. Why do Metal Gears have blood? Slam dunk! Joke's on you, it's not oil, it's nanomachines probably. These ones don't poop.
Patriots. You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
That was probably a super cool battle off screen.
Snake?
Bring him in.
He's right there. Save, there's like no game left.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
You don't have to do that. Well, excuse me. All right. This is just rude. Please don't do a round two.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
I don't know shit.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Dude, everyone
Who
screws
talked?
everyone over in this.
Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
So you
I was
suggested
planning
I
to give
betray
you
you.
Arsenal to begin with.
What the
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What's the objective?
What was your objective then?
No one knows.
A list of names of the Patriots.
The la-la-lu-la-lo?
They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really?
Ride stool samples.
But we have our own
Contain
plans
the name
to
of the
carry out.
Patriots.
We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
I'm the realist.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Yeah, her name is Fortune.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous.
That's not true.
I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running
Alright.
a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel.
So all of Metal Gear
An
Solid
orchestrated
2
recreation of Shadow Moses.
was created
What?
to be like Metal Gear Solid 1.
Ames and the president's deaths.
That's
The
why
ninja.
everything was so similar this whole time.
The computer virus that mimics Fox Die. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox Die. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
This is not VR. They thought the S3 project was the VR training
was a different story.
that Raiden
He's
went
one of our
through
own people,
to make his own
a
version of
sort
Solid Snake,
examiner
but
we
this
hired to test the
exercise
boy's progress before letting him tackle the
was
exercise
actually
proper.
the training.
We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there.
Yes and no.
The project has
It is
no room
really
for
happening,
failures.
but this is an exercise.
What do you mean?
But Snake wasn't
Given
supposed to
the
be
right
there.
situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies
Thank
can
you,
fight
Bernard,
like men with
893.
experience. An instant creation of genius.
You're here for the ending of this amazing game.
And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation.
Yeah.
Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound.
That's rude.
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
So I don't know if it's clear.
Except for the appearance
Revolver
of the real
Ocelot has been
Solid
working
Snake.
for the Patriots the whole time.
I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of
Or,
the project?
see, that's true. Remember how she couldn't get shot? Remember that? No, Revolver Ocelot works for the Patriots. Liquid Snake is dead, but his arm is
You're
attached to
no Lady
Revolver
Luck.
Ocelot.
You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Turns out, the whole thing of her not being able to be shot.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic.
No.
Or some new age mumbo jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed.
So Liquid, you'll know. So he doesn't have full control over
Your
Ocelot.
Dead Cell comrades
When he has a
loved your
British
father and
accent
Aspen.
and Liquid's voice, that's when he has control over Ocelot.
We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
How does that make sense?
Waste of metal, my dear.
I mean,
Your
I
luck's
know it's a
run
thing,
out.
but whatever.
This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural.
That's not
Only
true.
cutting-edge technology.
That is 100% not true. this thing is magic or whatever. That is a 100% lie in this series. Yes. Because MGS5 takes place about 30 years before this game. Oh. Yeah, Psycho Mantis is magic. 100%.
Now that I have enough data,
That gets a little...
all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal.
I got you.
And clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
You like how he magically got swords when I got swords? That Doc Ock is Solidus Snake, the third clone of Big Boss, who is also Raiden's adopted father and former president of the United States of America. George Sears. There you go.
How's this?
He's only in this video game. He is not in any of the other series.
Fortune! You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
Yeah, she did.
I told you, your luck's run out.
But then she stood up.
Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Why would you use all of your shit on one person?
Everybody down!
Turns out she is magic. She has the force in her.
What the? Impossible.
Definitely, bro.
She is Lady Luck.
I can't remember, though I'm not gonna get too much into it for spoiler reasons.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
She's rocking them Tims, though.
I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead. No!
So remember how you thought that he was possessed by Liquid?
No, not now!
Brothers!
That's Liquid.
Liquid!
Liquid! I like how he said brothers, because Solidus is there.
I've been waiting for this!
His voice fucking changes when he's
It
possessed.
can't be! I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken. You were inside Ocelot? Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
So for those who weren't there,
You 2 years ago? Exactly. I was controlling him.
Revolver also got his arm cut off. Replaced it with Liquid Snake's arm, who died. and now
Snake,
he's
it
been
was I
possessing
that
him.
leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can free me. After all,
But he can only come out when Solid Snake's around. Because he has such a hate boner for his brother.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one snake and one big boss.
I forgot how disturbing it is hearing Liquid's voice.
Time to say goodbye!
Damn!
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Straight rip them shits.
Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
What's your plan here, Solid Snake? Yeah!
Snake!
Don't know what you're planning to do there. You got no weapons. Just gonna punch fucking whatever. So, fun fact. There's a cutscene here that was taken out of the game. This game came out, so this game was made before, but released after 9/11. So, yeah. There's a scene right there where they don't destroy the two towers. They crash into Manhattan. And like leave a huge crater. Yeah.
Federal
Well, I'm playing through at least 1 through 5, probably Rising, maybe Peace Walker.
What are you laughing at?
I don't think they ever fully
You know what
released
day it is
that
today.
cutscene though. Like I don't think they ever fully like rendered it out. What day is today?
April 30th?
April 30th. Hey Rose, it's been Rose all along.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation.
I'm not playing with Metal Gear Survive.
The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
Yeah, Cam. Mondays are Metal Gear Mondays, so I'm
All
playing
you want is
through
power at any cost.
1, 2, 3, 4,
It's not power I
Rising,
want.
Peace Walker
What I
5.
wanted to take back from the Patriots are
If I do
things
Peace
like
Walker?
freedom, civil rights, opportunities.
Yeah,
the
Metal Gear
founding
Mondays.
principles of this country.
Sunday is
Everything
for
that's about to
Saturday
be
or
wiped
Sundays
out
for
by their digital
Super
censorship.
Mario. And then Fridays are free play. Wednesdays
Listen to me.
Donkey Kong Country.
We're all born with an
I've already beat
expiration
1, going to
date.
2 on that.
No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
So he's talking about genes, passing on your
The
genes.
data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles.
Les enfants.
Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
Thought it froze.
All I
real
want is
upset.
to be remembered by other people.
So
by
MGS,
history.
besides Metal Gear Solid,
The Patriots are trying to
stands for
protect
something
their
else.
power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information.
What up, Pop?
I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Turns out he's kind of doing a good thing in a bad way. He wants to Patriots stop controlling.
Right. Are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution.
No, it's not aliens.
We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
This actually does make a lot of sense in 2020.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
Controlling the population through
Listen
the internet.
carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the
Influencing
human genome
people.
was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
This shit's too real.
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Pretty much all you missed
Everyone
is
withdraws into their own small
talking about
gated
fake news in
community, afraid of a
2001.
larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
Pretty much.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary
the
and not?
are deleting
Absolutely.
false
Who else
rhetoric
could
and
wade
fake
through the sea of
bullshit
garbage
on the
you
internet.
produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even
Oh,
interpret their
100%.
meaning for later generations.
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what
Genius.
to believe and what to pass on.
I love this game,
Is
but
that
good
even
lord.
your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
Rude.
That which you call self
It is very
serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual.
Good
Too
lord.
much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are
I mean-
your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought?
Yeah,
Human
right.
behavior?
Of course. Anything
called
can
this
be
shot a
quantified
long time ago.
nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal
face.
sanity.
Well, skill, man.
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
It's a long cutscene.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
That'd been pretty cool.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
Because I'm white.
It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you,
Because
but I
he's
wanted
gullible.
to be caught.
They chose him because he's
You pretended to
gullible.
be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything
Also,
we were told to.
They're not just talking about
The
Raiden.
exercise is a resounding success.
They're talking about
Didn't
me.
I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Fuck you.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
Nope.
If you die, my child dies.
I don't know that child.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight.
Realize.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son.
Yeah, I knew someone was going to be a lot of.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Oh, okay.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil.
Satan.
I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
There's a lot to talk about. So here's the thing.
It's
in Metal Gear
time
Solid
we were both
1,
free.
Liquid Snake was all about his genes and everything, right? And this one, since he can't reproduce, he wants to leave his mark on history and become a meme, but not like the internet meme we know. So that's memes and genes.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead.
Doctor Who meme.
The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What? Wait, what?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex.
Yeah.
And throughout the neural network they formed.
So, since the Patriots have been in contact with me or whatever, inside of my body is information to find out who the Patriots are. So that's why he wants to kill me. John Woo style.
Brace yourself.
Y'all ready to play video games? No rations. Be right back. I'm just gonna go There's one right around like this. Come on. Come on. Alright, come over here.
What's wrong with
Can't block that. Okay.
Die.
Watch out, boy, I'm on fire. Alright, get out of that corner. I didn't mean to lay down. I meant to roll. It's fine.
Die. Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting. Let go.
I'm literally on fire.
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Kind of are.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the? The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game, exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose.
Can you imagine him just like
Solidus?
I got you. Alright, now back to fighting. cool.
What's wrong with
Being
you?
real. Okay, well, that was rude. Boost. Ow.
Is that the best you can do?
No. Oh, I'm just missing all over.
Take this!
Come on, man.
What's wrong with you?
Fight the duster. Hope y'all like cutscenes. I mean, Damien, you said it playing too long. Spoilers. That's the end of the game. So you know we gotta wrap this up in a cutscene. Yeah. Wait till we get to Metal Gear Solid 4. Also, I like how this happened in the middle of New York City. This giant tanker, or giant arsenal gear just destroyed a whole bunch of New York City. Former president was seen murdered on top of, like, Wall Street, or wherever the fuck it is. People just go about their business. Because the Patriots.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to
Where
carry.
did you come from? You dove into the water.
If they were real or not, that's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. you can find your own name and your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
That's my birthday! And that's the name I used. It was Snake. Because remember I put that in the very beginning of the game? It's me! He killed me!
No. Never heard the name before.
It says Snake on it. That's a damn lie. You know exactly what that is.
I'll pick my own name. And my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Ah! What the fuck?
They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on
Him?
it.
Him?
As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
He?
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
Alright, well fuck you then.
And people you need to talk to.
Who on earth would I have to talk to at this point on April 30th? There's no one I can conceivably think of. Yeah, I know. No one cares about these guys. The president just got murdered over there. Former president. Who could I possibly talk to on April 30th? No! This begs the question, when was I talking to her? Or the AI? Or was it both? Or neither?
Snake?
Snake turned into a bird.
What's wrong?
Vamp is in the background. He's over there. You missed him. It was Vamp.
Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out
See
together,
him?
aren't we?
You see him? Look over Rose's left shoulder. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Oh, is he back there? No, I don't see him. Yeah, so it turns out she was a spy for the Patriots, but she did love him, and she is pregnant. So the AI, I guess, just knew that stuff.
Do you remember this place?
Told her.
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
I'm walking here. It's the equinox over here.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
My semen.
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Oh yeah, I was.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on.
Fruit
There
salad
are too
over
many
here.
things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Whew.
I stare at the stars.
We did it, fellas.
And the sky up above, and think, what am I?
Now, can you imagine if there was some kind of stinger at the end of this one in a codec call that set up for the future games? Yeah, Phil Lamar, dude. Vamp. Samurai Jack.
And pain
Or in my case, I was thinking of the UPS guy from Mad TV.
with love.
There's also Marvin from Pulp Fiction. Anyway, I'm really excited for the next game. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite of the franchise. That immediately retcons a lot of this game. Yoji Shinkawa. That's the guy who does all the super cool art that was in the codec call from the first game. Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 retcons a couple of things from this game.
Can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding
But also, like, here's the thing: each game going forward retcons the previous games, especially Metal Gear Solid 2.
there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday.
That's what happens when you don't write ahead. No, not regretting. Just it's not like he fully like erases stuff. He just like messes with dates and specifics. It's like, remember how that thing happened X many years ago? Turns out that was a bit hyperbolous. It was like last week. Now I'm being hyperbolous.
Way back in yesterday.
God, all these fucking late 90s, early 2000s New York FMVs are fucking amazing. Every game will look better than the one before, except if we play Peace Walker. Because Peace Walker was a PSP game that they ported to 360. So we're gonna go, next game will be on 360. Then we're gonna go 2 games. No, next will be 360, then PS3. Then is Metal Gear Rising on 360 as well? We don't get a game on PS4 or Xbox One until 5. So yeah, I guess everything will look kind of the same until the final game. I mean, from Metal Gear 1 to this one was a huge jump too, because this is a like HD version of a PS2 game that they redid.
Best things in life are free. Little sounds of laughter, a warm hug, a smile, a kiss from you to me. I fall to my knees.
But also they shouldn't.
I cry and I cry.
War games should, but also not. No.
Love, do not pass me by. Happy ever after. Please stay for a while. Make time refuse to fly. I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend.
Always some really good music in Metal Gear, though. That is like the thing that is always top quality throughout the franchise.
Pacing forever, here I stand, come what may. Bring the old, bring the new.
Game footage. Metal Gear 87, Metal Gear Solid 98, VR Missions 99.
It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war.
Man, I hope y'all like James Bond movies, 007 movies. Metal Gear Solid 3. Woo! I have it, but I want to wait until we're playing it to sing it. So if you're gonna donate for Snake Eater, wait until next Monday. Yeah. Otacon is a registered trademark of Otacorp, Baltimore, Maryland. Otacon is... Oh! So Otacon, the convention I went to, actually owns the name, and they allowed Metal Gear to use it, apparently. Most surprising is that the Otacon convention was going on before 98. Never knew that. We gotta be close to these credits being over and getting this codec call, right? Nah, I think it's coming up soon. That's true. They're just in a jazz funk right now. Yeah, Dr. Kojima, that's like the last thing. Or not. Kojima Digital Entertainment. You gotta have his name on like 5 times. I said Kojima Digital Entertainment. Same thing as Konami. They didn't do shit for years afterwards anyway. Alright, let's get it.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disk.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Yay! Ignore that. All the ones where it said I died a bunch. Wait, none of them say when I died? Okay. I guess 29 continues. That's fine. You know, not too bad. Not too shabby, guys. Elephant rank. Dope. Digital camera. Digital camera. I unlocked digital camera. So right before that final thing, it was like an hour and 13 minutes. Well, we did it, boys! We beat Metal Gear Solid 2. There we go. Back to normal life. I'm gonna have to send this to the desktop. Alright. So, I figured it's probably gonna take about 2 hours. I didn't have anything planned afterwards. So, it might be called a little short stream, but we'll get ready for Metal Gear Solid 3. We'll look up the, do I want to look at the trailer? Do I want to do anything? I think I just want to kind of keep it in the dark for those who haven't seen it. God, Peace Walker. Man, oh man. Oh wait, this is not Sunday. This whole time, it's been Metal Gear Monday. There we go. So that said, let's see what we got on the schedule. What's Wednesday? Damn. Starting new games. Alright, so Wednesday, we're going to be starting Donkey Kong Country 2, the best one. After that, on Friday, I'm going to hit you with a little bit of the Spelunk. Do you want to donate? So, yes, if you would like to donate now for Snake Eater on next Monday, you can do that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Wednesday we got Donkey Kong Country 2. After that, on Friday, we're going to be playing a little bit of Spelunk. Spelunky's Lunky. That's why I got that new Spelunky emote courtesy of Tyler. Let's see. What else we got coming up? Sunday, going back probably into Mario Odyssey. Might go back and get a lot of those moons I missed. I just recently finished the main story. And then back to Monday, we're going to be playing a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 3. But in the meantime, let's see who to raid. Also, forget when we go in for this raid, we're going to go ahead and hit them with the emotes. You know the emotes you got. I'm pretty sure almost everyone here is a subscriber at this point. Also, don't forget, if your sub is coming to a close for your subscription for November, if you have Amazon Prime, you can always use your Amazon Prime free follow to follow a little old me. Helps the channel out. Give me throws money, a little bit of money my way, and it costs you no extra money. But in the meantime, let's hit up my boy Tano, one of the biggest supporters of the channel, I guess. I don't know, through 10 gift subs. I'm having trouble speaking. So we'll raid him. Feel free to hit him with the emotes. He's playing some of the Nuketown Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty. Feel free to throw him a follow if you want. Looks like he's in the middle of the game. So let's hit him up. Thanks for coming out tonight for the short stream to the end of Metal Gear Solid 2. We'll see you Wednesday for the beginning of Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest. You get it? You get it? Let's hit this raid.